For most of you, your idea of online coaching is seeing someone post saying, I'm looking for 5 guys who want to drop 30 pounds in 30 days. But this video is going to show you a little bit more of the insights and BTS of how we run things at Jacked. So we are launching our new program, Jacked 60, very, very soon. And today we're doing a lot of the content and the marketing side for that. So if you're interested in this, follow along. You'll get to see behind the scenes of how we set everything up and how we are very different to those I'm looking for 5 people kind of coaches. All right, so we're here in Studio a la Chaz. What are you gonna call it? Studio Elite. Nah, you're gonna be more inventive than that. We're in Studio a la Chaz and we're just about to start filming the first clips and reels and bits of content for Jacked 60. And Jacked 60 is going to be a new program that we're launching inside of Jacked, and you're going to see it plastered all over my Instagram for the next little while because I think it's going to be really fucking good, and I think you should probably give it a try. And if you want to find out more about what it is, obviously you can check out my actual Instagram, but this video is going to be covering a bit of us behind the scenes, what goes into prepping for some of these launches, because, you know, I feel like nowadays we are, with all the AI stuff that's coming in, and even now the peptides and all the weight loss jabs and all this, like people are forever looking for shortcuts and easy ways to kind of do the work. But at the end of the day, whether you get your plan from AI, whether you're on weight loss jabs or you're on peptides, you still have to train hard and you have to eat properly, because one, you might get a result in the short term, but it's not going to last if you don't get these foundational things right. And two, I think most people that get their plans from AI, they just don't end up actually sticking to them long term. So we're here to give you a solution that's actually somewhat personable and not just delivered from some robot and some massive computer database somewhere, wherever they are. And yeah, this is going to be behind the scenes of Jacked 60. So we're going to start filming some clips. So a little bit more context as well. For the reason why I wanted to make Jacked 60 was I feel like I've had so many clients come to me in the past who've done these sort of transformations or challenges and whatnot, and they always end up gaining the weight back or just like ending up in the same position as before they started whatever they did, or even worse. So I wanted to make something that people could join for a defined period of time, Jacked 60, because it's 60 days in duration, that is gonna get insane results when you stick with it for 60 days, but also foundationally set you up with better habits to continue. Because I've always said the goal is to build a lean athletic body, and you don't do that in, you know, a 60-day transformation challenge, right? If you want a lean athletic body for the rest of your life, you're gonna have to go beyond that. So what I wanna do with Jacked 60 is get as best possible results as you can in 60 days for sure, but do it in a way where you're training appropriately, you're eating to fuel your performance, and you're actually building those foundational level of habits that's going to support you as you then go on past the 60 days. Because I don't want this to just be one of those things where you get a PDF and you're told to do 20,000 steps a day and put yourself into the ground and then ultimately revert back afterwards. For as long as I can remember, the goal of mine in the gym has always been to be jacked and shredded. I wanted to look the part, but I also wanted to be strong and be fit and be able to back that up, right? All right, so we've just recorded a bunch of reels and done some pictures and got some stuff ready for YouTube Shorts to come out about Jacked 60, because yeah, I want to take this seriously. Like, I feel as though whenever I've launched something new in the past, it's very much been, I've had the idea, I've been excited to do it. It's like, right, I've had the idea on Monday, let's get this out by Thursday. And we just rush to it. Whereas with Jacked 60, like, I want this to be something that we repeat multiple times a year, like maybe 2 or 3 times a year for the next however many years, right? So I want to make sure that we do this correctly. And this will be the most effort I've ever put into launching a new service or a new product, not just on the marketing side, which is kind of what we're doing today, but also on the actual running of the program and how it's going to work. And you know, the training programs getting written, the nutrition plans are going to help, you know, write for people, and how the check-ins are going to work and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm going to put a hell of a lot of effort into this, because I know that based off of the results that we get, like for the guys I work with one-to-one, the guys that Malky works with and Murray works with one-to-one, like, they're bloody good. And I know that sometimes it can be a big thing for you to jump in one-to-one coaching. So I want Jack 60 to be a way that people can experience what it's like to work with us without worrying about being tied in or like, you know, working one-to-one with a coach for X period of time, even though we have no minimum commitment to work with us one-to-one, by the way. You could just join and leave if you want, but like probably wouldn't be worth it, but theoretically you could. Anyway, that's besides the point. What I wanted Jack 60 to be is a way that you can sort of try it for a definitive period of time, get incredible results, and know how to continue that on your own. So yeah, I'm excited, and today's been good to kind of kick off the marketing side of getting it all ready. So yeah, you'll see this stuff coming out pretty soon, if not some of it already, and yeah, hopefully you like it. But I feel like if I nail, because what I'm gonna do, like the master view, the master view,
the balcony.
Yeah, it's like every day a carousel and a reel, but I've also like thought and actually put thought into, okay, on my story this day, what am I gonna do? And on some days it'll just be like nothing to do with fitness or anything. Some days it'll be like more of a hard pitch as to what Jack 60 is. Some days nothing. And then also I'm doing some emails, especially in the lead up to it. Because I've got I started a new email list because my old email list was like just super old and probably like super unengaged. I started a new one. I've got like 100 people on it, or 110. But then obviously the goal will be then to get as many people onto the priority list, and then these emails, when we get near the time, will be sent to the people who are on the priority list. Just kind of giving them a little bit more information as to how it works, some testimonials, and then obviously like sending them the sign up access and everything else when that comes out. So the real goal over the next like 3 weeks is just to get as many people as possible onto the priority list, and then ideally have them know at least a fair bit about what they're signing up for, or what they're potentially signing up for. Like, I don't want them to get to the sign up day and then they're like not know what it is in terms of how does the training plan work, or like how does this work, and that kind of stuff. So like as I go through the weeks, I might change some of these, but I'll obviously update you kind of as we go. 5 able-bodied males. So there you have it, some behind the scenes of what goes into some of the marketing, at least of what we do, especially for this new program coming up. And yeah, we're not just some other punter online coach who lives with his parents who just kind of does this for a little bit of a side hustle. Like, this is the real deal. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video, give me a bit more of an insight into how we do things, and yeah, look out for all the content about Jack 60 coming your way.